let's do the envelopes. Now, one of the things about this is making sure you get the envelopes the right way. So you want this one to come inside, but that one to tuck around the back. So we're going to put glue on this side. Okay, so they're both open. One's on top of the flap. We're putting glue on this side. I'm tucking that inside there. And we just make sure that this is lined up enough, well enough to just push that in so that this flap shuts. Oh my goodness, I stuck it down before I was ready, should I? Alright, let's try that again with lining this up and lining that up, and let's glue this side first. Right, so don't do as I do. Okay, so we're gluing this bit down first, and then this is glued down already anyway because we've already put the glue on it. Let's see, it's opening up okay, shutting okay. That's going to be the back, that's the front. So what I did was quite a big distress of the whole thing. I did them actually separate and then joined them, but we've done it this way today. So I did a little crunch, flatten it out. And then I just really started going over the whole thing, getting some of those grungy creases there. Doesn't matter too much about the middle because you're going to sew a signature in. Once again, you can do whatever colour you like. Okay. Here we've got our front and our back. We've got our cards ready to go in. The next thing we're going to do is our little envelope. So you can see where you've folded it. Just make sure it's going to fit, because you could be making these in different size envelopes. So, you know, if you're making a smaller one and a narrower one, you just don't want this window to go up in over that bit there, okay? So you can just give it a crease like that. And what I did, once I'd creased it, okay, so it's going to fit in there. What I did was wherever my scissors went, gosh. Okay, what I did was, as you were, cut one little triangle off that corner, reversed it. Oops. Oh, sorry, trying to get this so as it's easy for you to see. It's a bit hard with this. I'll put it over the green. So there you've got two even sides, or you're supposed to have. Now what we want is a little bit of glitter glue that side. Just kind of squeeze out that way. A little bit of glitter glue this side. And then what I've done is put glitter glue all around the edge. I mean, you could make this a double pocket if you wanted, but the idea is it's just an envelope. Just a little bit of glue stick in the middle. And I've put it down in the corner here. And I've given that really a good press and held it for a second just to really get that glue to stick. Okay, so let's have a look at our other one. Let's put these lids on. Okay, so I have put inside, now you could put what you like in, but I just used some of this scrap stuff. Put it on a double bit of page out of a book. So I've got 2 pages out of a book, folded them over, glued them together, then stuck this on and made this a little writing spot. And then I've done the stamp. Now if you wanted to, and if you didn't have a stamp, you could just fussy cut a little flower out or something like that, whatever floats your boat. Okay, so what are we up to now? Which will we do? We've got there for the front. We've got the middle bit ready to go. So we can put them in if we want. Let's do that. Roughly need about 2 and a bit times the length. I always find that I do too much. And a needle. Now I've got them in the middle, I've got them sort of up and down the way I like them. I'm going to go through the middle. It's a guesstimate. Roughly that's where I want it to be. Leave a thread in the middle, come in down halfway between the base and that middle spot, or thereabouts. Okay. Come up to halfway between the top and the middle. And then we're going to come back in through that centre hole. I'm just going to pull that a bit tight so it doesn't get all floppy. Come back through that hole that we made. See, there's always lots, always lots. Now what, we're going to pull them tight, but we're going to have one on either side, okay? And the reason for that is that it just secures that middle. And you can tie twice, or I don't know, I just tend to do the left over right, right over left scouting knot. Must have had it ingrained in me when the kids were growing up. Okay, so now we've got 2 envelopes joined. We've got a little glassine tracing paper pocket. We've got a journaling card. We can make another little card for inside here, or you might want to do anything in that little pocket. We've got our little pages. It's just a cute little book, especially if you find some really gorgeous little pages. It's one way of you being able to look at them again. Bit of coffee filter, another card, the back.